How's your day been?
It's been good besides that. I'm working on some ads
Oh,
that I think are gonna be good. I wanna I'm gonna start doing some promotion of
ooh,
those. And I'm also, trying to figure out whether I would like to teach more or bake more.
hmm,
You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
I noticed on one of my platforms, I get way more feedback for one thing, and on the other one, I'm not getting it as much. So I'm not sure if it's because of how I'm approaching. Because a couple posts that I did do that I put like information, like 5 steps to how to do
Uh-huh.
such and such. Those posts got more attraction than just
Mm,
me posting of how things were made. But now I'm like, maybe people don't want to see me make certain things. And so I'm just looking at my analytics to figure out
mhm.
which ones get the most I want to say impressions to see
Okay.
which one will work best. I'm trying to let the numbers tell me what to teach, I
So what
guess.
platform is responding better?
For immediate sales, like Facebook responds better. For educational things, Instagram responds better.
Well, I think that just tells you, you know, which you will focus on. I mean, you can use both platforms, I would think. Use one
Yeah.
platform for just information and the other platform for teaching. And use your ads, I guess, more so to the teaching one, I would. I mean,
It'll
for
be
when you lay out
digital
steps,
teaching. Hmm?
when you lay out the steps or the routine of how to do something,
Yeah,
that would be my suggestion.
I think
It sounds like a good
that
problem
sounds
to
good.
have. Yeah.
Sounds like a good I could see how it could be a good problem to have, not knowing what direction to really go, but knowing that you need to go into one direction and choose quickly and wisely. That's the difference.
Yeah, I'm thinking, why not do both?
Yeah. I don't think it's a problem of doing both, just for the simple fact of you do both. I just didn't really realize how much storage is taken up by podcasting and recording, and then you got editing time. And I just didn't realize the whole of everything. I thought that it was just like, gonna be like super simple. I
Mhm.
mean, at the beginning, it took me like 30. It took me so long to edit a video. I'm not even gonna say like a time limit. It
Yeah,
took me like so long to edit this podcast, but then I started getting better at it, and then I start learning
yeah,
different tips and tricks.
right,
So it's just
right.
the storage. The storage is a lot.
Storage is a lot. Even if you buy storage, you need still more storage, more space.
Yeah.
And I thought about purchasing an external storage unit.
Hard drive.
Hard drive, yeah, external drive. So we shall see. We're just getting more popular. I think that's that's just it. We're doing more popular. We're being more
Good.
popular. We're getting more popular, and we have a lot more things that we're doing beside the podcast. We have our own businesses, of course, and
Mhm.
it's just it's a lot. But one thing
It's
that
a
you
lot
were
of
talking about
choices.
with Fiverr, huh?
Yep. I said it's a lot of choices. Entrepreneurship is a lot of choices and decision making, and you have to be able to do that quickly.
Yes.
I think
Mm-hmm.
Fiverr
Go ahead. Uh-oh, we lost her. So she'll be right back. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. I don't know what
All right,
happened.
cool. I don't either. Maybe it's just a blind spot or something. So check this out. We are going to introduce ourselves because I think that was a nice introduction into
Oh yeah,
a
we just
nice
started talking.
conversation. Yeah, we're just talking, but I think it was a great conversation to have. And we can go ahead and start our podcast. But hi everyone, I am Tamela with Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. Torlitas is a dessert company located right here in the great state of Ohio. Go Bucks! And we specialize in salty sweet treats. We've been in business for a little bit over 8 years now, but it started out of a dream in the year 2000, and when salty sweet was just a vivid imagination of someone. So it came out of a dream, and here I am this many years later. I have had the opportunity to meet a celebrity chef, Carla Hall, and be featured on the Chew television show. So I'm really excited, and I'm excited for the things that I've experienced thus far, as well as the things to come. So if you want to know more about me and my business, go to at Torlitas. That's T as in Tuesday, ORLITAS. Now my lovely co-host will introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Taylor with Taylor's Kitchen, located in Albion, Michigan, where we do custom treats for your special occasions. And we also are on social media platforms, as we were discussing earlier.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you want to find me or you want to place an order or have a discussion about an order, I can be found at Sweet SWEET Spirit SPIRIT Treats TREATS.
Excellent. So we have been doing this podcast. This is probably our 27th or 28th. I think we lost count by now. But you can find us at Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday on Instagram, and also on Anchor and anywhere that you find your or listen to your podcast. I couldn't believe the number of places that we are on now. Apple
Right?
Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, some places I hadn't even heard of. So I think
Yeah.
it's an opportunity that we're going out, we're reaching people in so many areas that we have no clue that we're reaching. So it's a really opportunity for God to shine, for us to share what we know about treats, business, and life. That's what we always say. Our podcast is about treats, business, and life.
Right.
And we just don't know how many people that we're really touching by coming on here every Tuesday. We're here, rain or shine, sick or well. We're here every Tuesday giving
Right.
you a piece of what we've experienced in this treats business. So, Taylor, you want to pick back up where you were talking about your platforms and how you may want to do more teaching as opposed to something else. So you want to keep on
Yeah.
with that conversation?
Yeah, we can keep going with that. I
Okay.
was just saying that learning I feel like learning which platform is good for what your goal
Hmm.
is a very wise thing to do. I know we had talked about this before, and I feel like I always teach. Like even if it's small, like I have children, and so even when I'm baking or things like that, I'm always teaching them how to do it. So I feel like I'm always like naturally teaching. So
Hmm.
I feel like it's more of getting the structure of the information together. And also another thing that some people have told me that I do is take for granted the amount of things that I actually know. And so um I'm gonna not do that because some things that come easy to me don't really come easy to other people. And so I think that's just kind of hard to see when things come easy to you. It's kind of
Mhm.
hard to see that they don't come easy to other people. And that's like the same for you, like with business. Whenever we start talking about business, you're like, boom, 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 got the strategy. Quick, quick 3 seconds. Tamela has changed your life. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but I can fix that cake if it's falling down. Or I can
Yeah.
I can do some chemistry or some math and get some cupcakes right. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
yeah, certain things just come natural to other people. So
Mhm.
you got to just
Mhm.
really explore your God-given talents, I think. And that'll help
Absolutely.
you with the platforms and the teaching and the branding and marketing and everything else that comes with entrepreneurship. I feel like if I just be true to who I am, my
Yeah.
morals and
Mhm.
everything will work out.
I totally agree with that. And
Yeah.
you do have talents. Nobody, you're a humble person. You're not trying to say, "Oh, look at me, look what I can do." You're just saying,
Yeah.
I'm creating this. I just saw something you posted with Paw Patrol with the pretzels and I think there were cookies. I was like, Sway, how Sway did she do that? They look absolutely precise and perfect. It's like I don't have that talent. That God didn't give me that talent. I'm not trying to perfect that. That's
Yeah.
just not, in my wheelhouse. But I think that, what you do and the way that you express yourself through your cooking and through your baking really helps your brand and tells the person who you are. You put everything into what you're doing. And it really just
Yeah.
shows. And I just hope that, people feel the same way about my product, Torlitas, as well, and what I what I present to them, because I pray over everything that goes out. I really do, because
Yeah.
you really are given of yourself, and it's really not the consumer that really should know what all it goes into. It doesn't matter if you
Yeah.
stayed up all night doing something. It doesn't matter
Right.
if you just, you know, uh, you ran out of something, or your tool broke, or the machine is not working right, or God forbid a tornado was around. You still got to get those
The
items
tree
out
fell
the
over,
door.
knock the power out.
Yes, yes,
Nobody needs
yes.
to
A
know
tree
anything
fell
of that.
over,
They just need to know, I paid for this, so I'm gonna need it here on time, the
and
time
it
that
better
I
be
asked
good.
for. That's all
And
they
I
really
and
care
pray
about.
for them. It's good. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
you're absolutely right. So we had talked about something a couple days ago about Fiverr. Anybody know anything about Fiverr? I want you to just share with our audience what Fiverr is, and maybe something they might be interested in.
Yeah, so Fiverr is a platform that I have used. I used it to get business cards done. I used it to get some bulk t-shirts designs. I used it for lots of different things. Basically, the base price is things start at $5. So that's why it's called Fiverr. Um, and they go up as much as you want, and you can basically like bid for people to do work for you. They have
Mhm.
lots of different categories. It's really cool.
Yes, and it really from everything. I want to make a comic strip for Torlitas, and I thought about having a writer to create a
Mhm.
story or a comic strip about Torlitas. So I think that would be really, really fun and something different. And I thought about
Yeah.
Fiverr, go contacting Fiverr. Fiverr is Fiverr, correct? Or is it two V's?
Oh,
So
two.
Fiverr, what's the email, what's the URL? Fiverr.com?
You are. It definitely has two R's on the end.
Okay. Yeah.
Fiverr.
Yeah. And you can get just about anything, anything off of
Yeah.
Fiverr. And
True.
and it starts out at 5, but definitely it goes up from there. So it's not just going to be $5. It's different
Right.
talent levels.
It can go up to a lot.
Hmm.
I was saying the prices can range a lot
Yeah,
based on
you're
what
right.
you need.
Exactly, exactly. So I thought about a comic strip, someone to be a creative writer. I think I
Mhm.
can create the comic strip. Well, I know I can create the comic strip in Canva. They
Mhm.
have a comic strip and I could just plug and play, in that area instead of them creating the whole thing.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
so I think what this segues into a topic about not doing it all yourself. You have to hire out a virtual assistant, a Fiverr assistant, a something assistant in order to get something done because it is a lot. And we don't have the storage space, as we just discussed, to
Storage
handle
or the
all of
time.
it. Huh?
Right. I said
Or
the
the
storage
time.
or the time. Right.
The storage or the time. And it's important to just give yourself a break. I'm sure you can do it. I know that if you had all the time in the world, you would be able, you being a general you, could do whatever
Yeah.
that needs
You'd
to
be
be
able
done.
to get it
But
done.
if
Yeah.
it costs a little bit, it can be a tax write-off, for your business, then why not let someone handle it that has the time, that has, that talent that can just crank it out and be done with it. So that would be my takeaway for today. So I do have a question for you. Do you have a secret talent or hobby?
A secret talent or hobby? I don't think it's really secret. I could sew a little bit. I made a skirt before. Some skirts, matching
Yeah,
skirts for me and my daughter. But
yeah,
yeah, nothing crazy.
yeah.
I don't think.
That's creative
I guess
still in the creative
yeah,
field.
do you have a secret talent or hobby?
Well, I have many hobbies. I have many
Uh-huh.
hobbies.
Uh-huh.
I'm just
Okay.
a
Many
creative
hobbies.
type person. Um, I know it's right, probably too many hobbies, but I love hobbies, but probably too many. But one of the things that I do love to do, and actually, I'm trying to think, was this my very first one hobby that I really made money on
What?
back in the day? Back in the day, I love to make Christmas wreaths and spring wreaths,
Oh,
spring
okay.
wreaths for doors and mantles and all that type
Mm-hmm.
of stuff. So I just taken a liking to creating those wreaths, and really, I made some, as a hobby, just made some really good contacts and had corporate clients for a
Mm-hmm.
minute. I used to go around and decorate people's Christmas trees.
Mm-hmm.
They hired me to do that.
Really?
And so, yeah, so I'm a Christmas baby, I say, between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
So I'm all about that. My favorite, I love, one thing that I do love is fireworks.
Fireworks.
And I love parades. I can go to 2 or 3 or 4 parades in a day if it's possible, and I will not be tired. I will not be
Really?
tired. Mm-mm.
I'm
Nope.
like after one parade and they try to give my kids candy. I'm like, oh no, we're not going back. My sister and me used to tell them that they were allergic to candy because they started itching or
Oh,
whooping
really?
after
Oh, goodness.
they were
Well,
itching
you
for a
never
little
know
bit.
these days. You really never know. And that
I
probably won't
don't
even
know.
happen during
I was
pandemic.
I was just joking. They just would
Oh,
start being so hyper because we hadn't given it to them. They had candy
oh,
now at
I
this
totally
point
missed it.
in life, but when they were really little, I would be like, they're allergic. They're like, oh my gosh, I never heard of that before. When you say allergic, people are really, really
People
like
go,
nervous. Like, I don't want to mess up.
"Ooh."
They're allergic.
When you say allergic,
They're
that's serious.
They're
That's
allergic to
serious
candy.
business.
Okay, they can't have it. They can't have any of it. Okay,
That's serious business.
that's
You say
funny.
allergic. But yeah,
Right.
so that's me. I hope to ride in the parade one year and be a part of all the hoopla. I know it's corny, but that's okay. I can be corny. It's me.
That's
It's a part of me.
That's fine. Did you do
Mhm.
any celebrations on Juneteenth? It was this past weekend. Did you
It
do
was
any?
just past, and that's like I have my background here, a day of recognition, restoration, and celebration. No, not actually. It kind of we just did something low key, just had a dinner and
Mhm.
soul food dinner with family and things like that. So it
Nice.
really, yeah. So maybe next year we'll be able to do it up a little bit more. Kind of caught us. We thought about planning something, but things didn't kind of add up. So
Yeah. We had I was supposed to do a pop-up shop, so I used my emergency sales kit. I listened to part of that as I was getting ready. So if you
good.
guys haven't heard our episode from earlier in June, we did
Yeah,
one with emergency sales pop-up kit for
right.
pop-up shop. So
Yeah.
go check that out. But besides that, it got all rained out. So I had so many treats that I had made. Um,
Okay.
everything was nice. And then it got rained out and it got canceled the morning of, like 30 minutes before we were supposed to set up.
And there's nothing
And
you can do
so
about
nothing you can do about it. So I've been doing lots of direct sales of my desserts for the
it. Hmm.
past day or
Hmm.
so. And
Hmm.
I sold
Hmm.
out almost all of the
Oh,
things I
good.
made.
Good.
I got a couple more boxes left, but
Uh-huh.
sold almost everything. So I'm excited.
Well, good. Good.
So it
It's
got
good.
canceled.
And it's good. How did you do that? How did you do direct sales? What was your tactic to say, okay, I got all of this product. I need to sell it. I need to recoup my cost. What did you do? What did you fall back on that was something innate to you or something that said, okay, I got to move this product? What did you do?
Lots of posting on social media.
Okay.
I always have a core group of people that I know if I have a new idea or if I'm trying something new, they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna buy it. And
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
I'm blessed to have this
Yes.
core group of people. So
Yes.
I definitely messaged the core group first and was like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I got these things left over. I posted on my stories. I asked
Mm-hmm.
my friends to post on their stories.
Mm-hmm.
We contacted some people that we know that have
Mm-hmm.
bought in the past that were not on social media.
Okay.
Um,
You called them
everybody
or
has
texted
like,
them?
yep, called them, messaged them. um my mom helped me, my sister helped, my brother helped.
Good.
Yeah, because we all had things, and it was so beautiful. I feel like it was going to be like so beautiful because people start, instead of, because a lot of people had food trucks and they had got their food license. Well, it was like 3 or 4 food trucks. They had got their food license to do it on the park. So they just parked around the city of Albion. That's where we
Yeah.
live. And they just had people, if they would go there, they would like tag us on social media. And so we just went around and
Mm-hmm.
got some stuff from other people. Some people bought from us. We just loaded the treats in the back seat.
Yep.
And
That's what it
some
is.
places we went, we we kept our dollars black on Juneteenth. So we
Okay.
bought some stuff from them. They bought some stuff from us, and we try to keep the money in the community.
That is wonderful. And that's one of the things that I've seen a lot of people do, posting their receipts from Black businesses, supporting
Yeah.
Black businesses. There was a lot of sales from Black businesses that,
Mhm.
sold at a discounted price. There was this one company, I really wanted some earrings from them, and I forgot to push the button to buy. And
Oh,
I don't know what I was doing. I have no idea what I was doing.
I hate
And
when
these
that
are
happens.
very, huh?
I hate when that happens. You're like, oh
And
yeah, it should
these
be coming, and then you look and you're like, It ain't coming.
No, it's
You
not. It's
forgot
not coming. And the sale
forgot
is
to
over.
the
They
order.
were like half off, and they were very expensive
Oh,
clothes. And I, I'm just heartbroken over it. I'm really just bummed about it. I'm like, I'm on it. I don't know what I was doing or thinking. So, but that's good that you were able to, at least, have someone else enjoy your items, more so than the people that I guess would have come to the event. And I think I know it rained here um, Friday. It looked like Armageddon was happening. It was really eerie. The sky was really eerie. It's like, okay, something's about to go down. Okay. The sky is just too ominous. It's something about to go down somewhere. So Friday, Saturday, we were expecting the same thing here in Columbus, Ohio. But it got super hot. It was so hot. And about maybe 2 o'clock on, it was nice. It was nice weather. So
that's what's up. That's good.
yeah.
Well, guys, I think that's what we got for this week's episode of Tamela and Taylor's Street Talk Tuesday.
I agree.
We like to thank you for being here and listening to us. And if you would like to join us on our podcast, please email us at
Tamela and Taylor's.
treattalktuesday@gmail.com.
I said I was going to write it down. I said I was going to write everything down. I said I was going to write everything down, and I didn't do it. So
at this point, it's just like kind of the funny part of the show.
DM us.
Like,
okay, DM us. Okay.
You messed up where I messed up, but
DM
Tamela,
us or something. It's terrible. We're terrible. You can remember. I can
Tamela Taylor Talk Tuesday at gmail.com. And I am Taylor with Sweet Spirit Treats located in Albion, Michigan. And I'll let Tamela give you guys the farewell.
Yes. Thank you so very much for everyone for listening to us once again. Please give us a like, share, and a comment. We would love to hear feedback from you. We're really a budding podcast that we would like to grow. So please share our information. If we've helped you in any way, please go to our perspective Instagram pages or Facebook pages and support us, because we're out here, we're hustling for you too, boo. Okay. So I really appreciate you. Thank God for you, and have a blessed week. Peace out. And that's it.